Hi everyone, welcome to our grade 6 mathematics class. Today, we will be discussing topic for module 3, quarter 1. I am your teacher Zaida. Our topic for today is division of fractions. Okay, before we start, let's have a short review. When we say reciprocal, it means multiplicative inverse, or the fraction, when multiplied to another fraction, will give a product of 1. Again, it is a fraction that is when multiplied to another fraction, it will give us a product of 1. Okay, so for example, so the reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. Why? Because when we multiply 2/3 and 3/2, we will get a product of 1. Okay, so again, to multiply fractions, multiply the numerators, that's 2 times 3 is equal to 6, and then multiply the denominators, 3 times 2 is also equal to 6. 6 over 6, when simplified, will give us 1. Okay, or if we want to use cancellation method, let's cancel 2 from 2. So 2 will become 1. And then we cancel 3 from 3. 3 will become 1. Okay, so that's 1 times 1 is 1. Denominator 1 times 1 is 1. And that will give us the simplest form, 1. Okay, questions? Okay, let's have 2/3 divided by 1/3 as an example. Okay, so 2/3 divided by 1/3 means how many 1/3 can you get from 2/3? Okay, so if this is our whole, and our whole is divided into 3 equal parts, then these 2 parts will be our 2/3. Okay, then from these 2/3, we think how many 1/3 can we get? Okay, so this is 1/3, this is another 1/3. Okay, so how many 1/3s are there in 2/3? Okay, very good. There are 2 1/3 from these 2/3. Okay, so it means 2/3 divided by 1/3 is equal to 2. Questions? Okay. Okay, 2/3 divided by 1. This will become 2/3, and then we get the reciprocal of 1/3, and that's 3 over 1. Okay, and then instead of division, we proceed with multiplication. Then we multiply the numerators, 2 times 3, and that is 6. 3 times 1 is equal to 3, and then we simplify. 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. Okay, or if we want to use cancellation method, so again, that's 2/3. And then we change the divisor to its reciprocal, 3 over 1, and we proceed with multiplication. Okay, and then we cancel 3 from 3, and the 3 will become 1. Okay, so that's 2 times 1 is equal to 2, and 1 times 1 is equal to 1. And then we simplify, 2 divided by 1 is equal to 2. Okay, so again, 2/3 divided by 1/3 is equal to 2. Or it means that there are 2 1/3s from 2/3. Did you get that? Okay, very good. Okay, let's try this. Let's have 6/8 divided by 1/4. Okay, so please pause the video so you could try this, and then just press play again so you could see the solution and the final answer. Okay? Okay, let's have our solution. 6/8 divided by 1/4. This will become 6/8. And then we get the reciprocal of 1/4, and that's 4 over 1. And then instead of division, we proceed with multiplication. Okay? So 6 times 4 is equal to 24. And 8 times 1 is equal to 8. Simplify this, we have 3. Okay? Or if we want to use cancellation method, so 6/8 and then the reciprocal of 1/4 again, and that's 4/1. And instead of division, we proceed with multiplication. Okay, so we cancel 4 from 4 and 4 will become 1. We cancel 4 from 8 and 8 will become 2. Okay, so let's multiply. 6 times 1 is equal to 6 and 2 times 1 is equal to 2. Okay, and to simplify, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. Okay, questions? Okay, good job. Okay, let's have another example. Let's divide a whole number by a fraction. Okay, so let's visualize this first. Let's have our two wholes, and then we divide our 2 into 4 equal parts. Okay, so how many 1/4 are there in 2? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there are 8 1/4 in 2. Do you get that? So let's divide 2 by 1/4. Okay, we change 2 to fraction and that will become 2/1. And then we get the reciprocal of 1/4 and that's 4/1. Instead of division, we proceed with multiplication. Okay, so we multiply now the numerators. 2 times 4 is equal to 8 and 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Okay, so simplify. 8/1, 8/1 or 8 divided by 1 is equal to 8. Okay, questions? Okay, let's try 9 divided by 2/5. Okay, so please click pause so you could try this and then just click play again so you could see our solution and our final answer. Okay? Okay, please click pause. Are you done? Okay, let's show our solution. So 9 divided by 2/5, 9 will become 9/1. And then we get the divisor's reciprocal, 5/2. And then instead of division, we proceed with multiplication. Okay, so let's now multiply numerators. 9 times 5 is 45. Multiply the denominators. 1 times 2 is 2. But 45/2 is what kind of fraction? Okay, very good. 45/2 is an improper fraction. So we have to simplify this by changing it to mixed number. Okay, and how do we change improper fraction to mixed number? Okay, very good. We just divide the numerator by the denominator. Okay, so 45 divided by 2. Okay, so 45 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, and then we subtract 4, that's 0. We bring down 5. 5 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, and then we multiply, subtract 4. Okay, that's 1. So 1 is our remainder. Okay, so 22 will be our whole number. The remainder 1 will be our numerator. And then we copy the denominator too. Okay, so final answer is 22 and 1/2. Did you get the same answer? Okay, very good. Okay, let's have another example. How about dividing a whole number by a mixed number? Okay, so let's try 6 divided by 1.5 using illustration. So let's see how many 1.5 are there in 6. Okay, so let this represent our whole number 6. Okay, and let's find how many 1.5 are there in here. So let's see, this is our 1, that's our half, 1, and our half, another 1, and half, another 1, and half. Okay, so how many 1.5 are there? Okay, very good. There are, okay, yes, okay, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there are 4 1.5 in 6. Okay, good job. Okay, let's try dividing 6 by 1.5 using our solution. Okay, so first step is to change mixed number to, okay, very good. We change mixed number to improper fraction. Okay, and from our discussions before, to change mixed number to improper fraction, we just use the steps MAC. M-A-C. Okay, multiply, add, and then copy. Okay, so again, we multiply 2 times 1, and that's 2. We add 1, we have 3, and then copy the denominator 2. Okay? Okay. So we change now 6 to fraction. 6 will become 6 over 1. And then we get the reciprocal of our 3 halves, and that will be 2/3. And instead of division, okay, very good. We proceed with multiplication. Okay? Okay, so we now multiply the numerators. 6 times 2 is equal to 12. Very good. And 1 times 3 is equal to, okay, 3. And then to simplify, we just divide, okay, very good, the numerator by the denominator. Okay, so 12 divided by 3 will give us 4. Did you get that? Okay, good job. Okay, let's try 4 and 4/7 divided by 6 over 40. Okay, so again, just pause this video so you could try this, and then click play again so you could see our solution and our final answer. Okay? Okay, please pause the video. Okay, are you done? Okay, very good. Okay, what is our step 1? Okay, our step 1 is to change. Okay, very good. The mixed number to improper fraction. Okay, so 4 and 4/7 will become 32 over 7. Okay, and then second step is to, okay, get the reciprocal of the divisor. So 6 over 14 will become 14 over 6. Okay, and then instead of division, we proceed with, okay, good job. We proceed with multiplication. Okay, okay, now, since our numbers are quite big, it's better to use cancellation method first. Okay, so we cancel from 14 and 7. Okay, very good. We cancel 7. So 14 will become 2 and 7 will become 1. Okay, how about 32 and 6? Okay, very good. We could cancel 2. So 32 will become 16 and 6 will become 3. Okay, okay, now we can now multiply our numerators. Okay, so 16 times 2 is, okay, 32, and then multiply the denominators. Okay, very good. So that's 32 over 3 again. 32 over 3 is what kind of fraction? Okay, very good. That is an improper fraction. Okay, and to change improper fraction to mixed number, we have to divide. Okay, very good. The numerator by the denominator. Okay, and our final answer is 10 and 2/3. Did you get the same answer? Okay, good job. Okay, let's try to solve a word problem. Okay, let's read. Rita uses 2 cups unsalted butter and 3 cups of buttermilk in her cake batter. If she wants to use 1/3 cup of her batter to make cupcakes, how many cupcakes can she make? Okay, How do we solve a word problem? Okay, we could try solving the given problem using agonsa. Okay? Okay, let's find out what agonsa means. A. What is asked in the problem? The number of cupcakes Rita can make. G. What are the given information? Okay, 2 cups unsalted butter, 3 cups of buttermilk, and 1/3 cup batter per cupcake. O. What is or are the operations to be used? Okay, very good. Addition and division. N. What is the number sentence? Okay, you could create your number sentence by looking at your given information and your operation or operations to be used. Okay, so what is our number sentence? That's the sum of 2 and 3 divided by 1/3 is equal to n. Okay, S stands for solution. So let's show the solution to the problem. Okay, so again, we have quantity 2 plus 3 divided by 1/3. Okay, so we add 2 and 3 first. So we have 5. So that will be 5 divided by 1/3. Okay, and then we change 5 to, okay, very good, 5 over 1. How about the divisor 1/3? Okay, very good. We get its reciprocal. So we have 3 over 1 and then, okay, good job. We proceed with multiplication. Okay. Okay, let's multiply the numerators now. 5 times 3 is equal to, okay, very good. That's 15. How about 1 times 1? Okay, that's 1. Simplify. Okay, very good. We have 15. Okay, so for our final answer, we have to put label. So for our A, it stands for answer. So what is the final answer? Final answer is 15 cupcakes. Did you get that? Okay, good job. Okay, I hope you were able to understand our lesson for today and is now ready for your module. Thank you for listening. Until next time, goodbye.